Welcome back, everyone. Today's chapter 1168. Well, not today's. It's been few days. I was busy. Elbaf is new. It's a quick chapter. Few art mistakes. We can let those pass. Others tired. He's old. He's 40s only. Shitty lifestyle. We don't mind. I don't mind. We see the cover story. There is nothing really important. Let's start with the chapter. 50 years ago, you see how people are more welcoming to the giants. They're talking about the giant culture. They want to include the stuff from the giants, the food, the tree, the things. Herald's efforts are paying off, the editor says, but we know what that but is going to be for. Then we see, you go back to Elbaf, we see Herald. He's talking about his ideas. How are they going to change the nation, the world? I mean, I think, okay, let's talk about this later. He's giving a speech talking about Ida, and we see him talking with Saul. So Saul asks him, but ain't you afraid you lost something here, Ellard? They are talking about how it's so peaceful now. There is schools, there is intelligence, kids can make friends with other species. So Saul is asking about the military power, about the power. And then Harold says, I don't believe that military power is what makes a country strong anymore. I disagree, bro. I disagree a lot. A lot. I disagree a lot. You can see, you can see from our world that's totally a wrong perspective to have. Although, in the story of One Piece, Herald is just waving the path for the giants to be included in the story. What I mean is, he want the giants, like in the mural, he want the giants to be with the humans, to be with the fishmen, to be with every race. They together will would be able to defeat Emo. So it's like he's wrong, but not wrong at the same time. Like if Elbaf is weak, they're gonna just overtake it. So you need just strong warriors, but you also don't need them dumb. Like, okay, open schools, okay, teach them to love humans, whatever. Just train them to be warriors as well. That's what Ida also said before she died. So he's like, it's cause of Ida, she taught me everything. Never listen to a woman. Never listen to a woman. Then we see flashback of Ida's death. Harold was there. Then she says, "Oh, but I kinda like the whole warrior's pride part. It's really cool. You should cherish your culture." That is true, bro. That is true. And he's just walking it off. culture is kind of important, even if you don't disagree with it. Don't disagree with it. If you don't agree with it, it's just something to have your life based on. So it's not chaotic for you. He can't change it, but going the extreme ways, be it this, be it that, what he's doing right now, I think it's to an extreme. He hates the culture so bad. I don't know if he hates it, but like he thinks it's so wrong. He, of course, hates the idea of the giants being portrayed as an enemy of the world, an enemy of humanity, a monsters, understandably so. But like going to an extreme on either sides, that's where your mistake was. Then we see their final moments talking about Loki. This flashback is not about Herald, it's about Loki. So these moments are just for Loki. Then when she dies, we see hydrogen going inside, Herald leaving, crying, Hardy crying. Loki is imprisoned because he burned the Saki village. I think it was a Saki, the Saki. He's just there like holding it up. Poor guy. That's why this is why this flashback is about Loki mostly. Hmm. Do I have anything to say about this? So it's knowing maybe that's what the chapter is for. Continue 40 years ago at Malaysia. Shanks is missing, of course. He ran away. He got what he wanted, freed some slaves, and maybe he was told about Emu. Maybe he knew something. Maybe Roger told him there is this thing you gotta take care of. Harold for now doesn't know. Shanks completed his mission. He was about to be formally knighted, but he ran away. So the opportunity falls to Harold. Harold is happy about it. He wants Elbaf to be a membership nation. Of course, we know why. Also, the size comparison of this guy, like his these elders are just the size of his toe. Imagine if he was Dome Reverse, it would be 100 times bigger. So he's talking about he wants to step down as a king. At Mu, that's for Mu to decide. So he's shocked, and then the the best mark change is like it has whole it, on the top of the original thing. The horns growing. It's at least it should be the deep sea contract, and they feel the power. It's giving him chills. We see he's kneeling. The elders also know how the chill is, it still sends shivers down the spine. So now Harold is an immortal, although how was he killed if he was an immortal? You see here the art is dying, no problem. Emu tells him to carve an abyss pentagram in Elbaf, and that's his last mission, or mm, that's how. Yeah, that's his last mission. That Elbaf will be recognized as a member nation with the world government. And here is your mistake, my friend. Like I would, I understand Harold's perspective on everything, um, and his, I, no one, no one would expect. Like he, of course, who was playing the game. He wants to the Elbaf to be a member nation. He wants to the Jains to be friends with the humans. He was expecting to be friends with the world government, like you know, coming under a leader, but he does not know the history. He does not know Imusama. He does not know her powers. For one history, Imusama 100% hates or is scared of giants. So she wants to control them, you know. It's better, easier. Harold did not know that. Second, I already forgot. Second, Imusawa's powers. Why, like, even in this world of devil fruits and shit, you expect to gain immortality just like that, to have these powers and to be controlled by Imu-sama? Like, he did not know about Imu. I was expecting Roger to have talked to about it with him. Garp, maybe. Shanks was here to warn him. Too late. Bro, I was like Shanks. Shanks is here to warn Herald, and then he's bathing with Coppergammon. Just go tell the guy, then you can come back and bath. So, the history of Elbaf Giants, I said, yeah. We don't know either. So like I don't know either, but there is a history. Imo knows, we don't know. Harold doesn't know, so these are his 3 points. He would be missing. Otherwise, totally logical. A trap. eh, It's not that he's fallen into a trap. It was just no other option just to fall into. Otherwise, he won't be able to save his country, save Elbaf. His relationship with the humans wouldn't have been, just all they need to do is release some propaganda and Elbaf reputation is down to zero. Hmm. And of course, people would believe the world government. So in the castle, he carves the best mark. Then Moon gives him an order to mobilize the entirety of Elbaf to make an army to stand with the Marines and create a peaceful world. Will you mind you? It's a peaceful world. It's for peace. For peace. It's gonna be used for peaceful purposes. And then I was just trying to play it off. No, but then Emo says like you are under my direct control. She starts moving his body. He doesn't. He can't do anything. He can't disobey her. Calls the guards. Yeah, the thing about history as well. The burden of such history is too great for thee to bear alone. So they did something to her, the giants. So he can't be this, he can't disobey her, and she's moving him towards the best, the circle, the magic circle. Those who enter the deep sea convenant may gain immortality and power, but it comes at the cost of a total obedience. They will carry out Mu's orders regardless of thine own will. So he's losing control, he's scared for above. He calls the guards. He's realizing Emu's dream, Emu's plan. I mean, do I blame him much? Would would he have expected it? You wouldn't expect being controlled and your will just being demolished. Like his he's he would happily obey her orders, and like his own will would be bent. It's not like he's another person now. He's just okay. I want. So his mind is just changing, and he's saying, okay, like I want to create an army. He did not want to. Right? So she says, just do it. He's gonna start thinking that and believing such. Girls come in. He tells them to chain him, summon his sons and elder Jarl. They are confused what the hell is going on. Loki is imprisoned. Haruden is outside. Just release Loki. They released Loki. He was sleeping. Head to the castle. Elder Jarl, head to the castle. Now we're back to the OG, where the flashback should have started. Like Loki is just s- started speaking here. Everything else is just was what 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 was for us. This now is for everyone else. Luffy, Hyrule, still sad Hyrule wouldn't know about his mother's death and Loki's goatness. Uh, I'm excited to see break next week, of course. So I'm excited to see where this goes, how this plays. How do you defeat Herald plus Doom Reverse or the Demon Contract Immortality? Uh, Zibek, needs to fight Roger and Garp together for the curse to be broken. Harold here dies the day of the castle massacre when Elbaf's most beloved king, Harold the Benevolent, lost his life. So I'm assuming he orders his men he orders his men to chain him. They wouldn't be able to. He doesn't has devil fruit either. Maybe there is sea prisons, cuffs. They could work. He could just remove the pillar, right? Wouldn't you? He walks toward the circle, starts transforming, tells his subordinates to kill him, uh, uh, just like Zivik did with the voice of all things. Loki and Jarl gets inside. If I remember, let me just go back. I don't wanna. Yeah, we see him standing in the middle of the abyss mark, and nothing is changed about his appearance. Like we see his mustache and his cape. So far, nothing changed. He was ordered. He was ordered to kill him, of course. So these two margin, and we don't see anything more. Yeah, the forbidden devil fruit was taken. He, Elder Yaul was stabbed with a sword. What happened to Loki? I want to know what the fuck is that devil fruit? What is that devil fruit? This was 14 years ago. Luffy. Let me see. Yeah, this was 14 years ago. Luffy is 19, so he was 5. He ate the devil fruit at 7. There is a possibility in 2 years the devil fruit went around. I doubt it, Shanks. I'll give it 5% chance. Shanks took it. My bet is on Loki's taking it by the orders of his father. Uh, I w- uh, the Gorosi last chapter said like you would come to know his story once he becomes a god's knight. Maybe there is something about the power that also gives you knowledge, or it was just Herald's last attempt. Like, okay, Loki, uh, eat the devil fruit. You got this. Someone from the gods' knights could have, all of them could have been there. Like the Bismarck is just there, and you can't appear. Hmm. I'm excited. Next chapter. Let's see where it goes. Let's see how it goes. I don't blame Harold. Many people are saying he's an idiot. Uh, Zebek was telling him they need they need Alba for its powers. They're gonna use you for your powers. But like, do you have any other choice? If he if Harold decided to put to bet everything on Zebek would not have succeeded as well. We know how that goes. He chose the more peaceful approach to this matter. Got him killed, of course, but he wins. At the end, he wins. As I see it now, he is win. Break. 2 weeks. Let's see where this goes. Alright, everybody. See ya.